Indeed, the song is very calming, especially when combined with the absolute beauty that is this place. But she doesn't inflict sleep. Come on, up and at him! Hey everybody, and welcome back to Elden Ring! Hold on, there we go, delayed wave. Last time, we came down into Siofra once again in order to explore Nokron Eternal City, and then Night's Sacred Ground, which is a part of Nokron Eternal City, I think and hope. We found the treasure of the Eternal City, the Finger Slayer Blade, deep within the Night's Sacred Ground, right here, in fact. It was in that building. We also ran around here a little bit, didn't do much aside from that. We visited this. And, oh yeah, we also went to Redmane Castle. Anyone remember that? I don't. This time, our Siofra my explanation of the Siofra River is thankfully not over. I say thankfully because I want to freaking be down here for as long as humanly possible, and so, I won't show it all in video, but I'll just, I'll, be here for an hour, and then I'll cut it out of the final cut of the video. So, if you remember, we have... I don't need to do that. This place is bright enough. You all can see, I hope. Can you? Honestly, I'm not really sure. You might have a bad screen. If you remember, there are a bunch of altars out here. Altars that we lit just like the lower ranks of Siofra. There's also a glovewort that I missed. I'll get that. I'll also get you, whatever you are. If I can stand in the right spot. Alright. It's so annoying how you have to wait for Torrent to come to a complete halt in order to interact with anything sometimes. Like, while you're in a jumping animation. Nope, no picking up stuff for you. I thought that was the glovewort. That was Trina's Lily. Aha, okay, here we go. This is another ruins surrounded by those altars, indicating that we've lit them. There's only 6 this time. As you can tell, we've lit 3. We have 3 more to go, obviously. I think y'all can do basic math. Well, I say that, but I would actually be really slow doing basic math, to the point that I probably wouldn't do it and just expect the YouTuber to do it for me. But nah. I mean, stuff like 3 plus 3 is 6 I can get. But some other stuff takes me a while to remember. Like if you asked me what 12 plus 14 was, that would take me a while to think about. Especially when excuse me, why did I switch to that? I'm dead. Somehow not dead. How the fuck? What I was gonna say is, especially while I'm fighting enemies in this game, I would not be able to do that. Which is why I'm not telling you the answer of 12 plus 14 right now at this moment. Because I'm busy. Hold up a sec. There's a guy with glowy horns attacking me with a big old pickaxe that he got from his friend's skeleton. No! I almost got ya. I almost got the attack dodged, I mean, I also did get him, but, whatever. We interrupt this program for some exciting news that has just come in from the notes I have up on my other monitor. I have a bell bearing that I got last time that I forgot to turn in. Let's go do that. And then I actually think I'm going to talk to Rogier, since we have progressed a lot of Ranni's quest. I want to see if he has anything to say. Ghost Form Pickers, I can buy Ghost Glovewort now. Can't buy Grave Glovewort, interestingly. I guess I just haven't looked in the right place for the Grave Glovewort version.
What do you need?
We can talk now.
Maybe I should tell you. Lately, I feel I'm on the precipice of falling into a deep, fathomless slumber. And I have an inkling it could spell trouble for you somehow. So I just wanted to get the apology out of the way beforehand, since you're so scary and all.
I don't know what he means by that, to be honest. I mean, he was basically saying he's about to die because of, the death that has kind of taken over him and turned his lower half into a plant thing. Can I give you some rejuvenating bolus? I have a rejuvenating bolus from Night's Sacred Ground. Could I just give that to you? No, obviously not. Why would I be allowed to let this guy survive?
I am pleased. Would you like me?
Hold on. Actually, I should take off the horns. That might be uncomfortable for you. May I ask a favor?
My dear, might I ask something of you? Could you please find the owner of this dagger and return it to them? A certain person gave it to me as a gift. It's a very precious thing. It must have a special place in the owner's heart. So I would like for the original owner to have it back, if you wouldn't mind.
Interesting. I don't know if I would place that much value on a little rotten piece of sword I can't use. But hey.
I'd like you to...
Alright, that's all she says. But, that was interesting. I believe that, this dagger becomes available from her if you get near the Altus Plateau. I'm not sure. It's either you fully enter Altus Plateau, or you just, like, for example, get all the way up to Ruin-Strewn Precipice, like I did, and beat Magma Wormacart, or maybe even get both of the medallions for the Grand Lift. I don't know exactly what the triggers are. Either way, progress a little bit up towards Altus, and then she will give this to you. Dagger received from Thea. She wishes for it to return to its rightful owner. It was once a special weapon of gold and silver intertwined, but is now worn down and marred by a black gash. Gold and silver intertwined. The creator of Pokemon Crystal wants that. No. You have an armor set that is gold and silver intertwined. A little bit.
Did you need something else?
Is this yours?
Well, what have we here? How did you get your hands on that dagger? Well, that hardly matters.
I could just tell him.
Very well whose dagger it is. Why don't I return it to them for you? Good work bringing this to me.
Okay. Who is it? Can I ask that? Also, is that a third leg coming out of your right leg there? I guess it is. Your armor looks kind of weird, but it's fancy. I like it. Oh dear, there's a lot of them. Alright, so that was interesting. Maybe we'll check back in with D later and see if we can't get any more information about that. In the meantime, I gotta try to kill these guys again. Oh my god, I should have been doing this the whole time! I've been sleeping on Kari and Slicer in these last few videos. And I've also been sleeping on my safety, because holy shit. I guess literally sleeping on my safety in a sense, because if I die, then I'm fully sleeping for eternity. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're kidding me. You're actually kidding me. I had that guy down pat, and I somehow fucked it up in a way that only someone like me could, by jumping towards the weapon while it was in the last few frames of its damage hitbox, so I ended up dying to it as soon as I touched the ground. I don't trust you glowy horn guys. Oh god. Especially not with that weapon! I kinda hate that weapon. Oh no. Okay. Was that the archer coming down after me? Okay, now that I have finally defeated the regular enemies, let's freaking step up the stairs and get inside this ruin already. There's like 7 more around it too. That was only like 4 of them out of 19, so it seems. Step up inside and we can see it's another horned remains, as the game calls it. Also, this place is also known as Hollow Horn Grounds. Is that marked on the map? Yeah, so there are 2. I think you know where this is going, and you may or may not be disappointed by it. I'm not really sure how to feel about it myself, because, like, well, I think I'll talk more about this when we actually get into the thing. For now, we can see something down there. That is not the absolute bottom of Siofra. That is, like, God, get out of the map. That is over there, and that's even further down. It's so much further down that it looks straight out of Mario 64. That, however, is somewhere else we haven't been yet. Anywhere here I can find the way to? No. So I think I'm going to start by finding my way down there. And just FYI, it is totally possible to get down to the second layer right there. Or to get up to it, rather, before having to, like, defeat Radon and enter Nokron from there. I just wanted to do it this way because, well, you'll see. I'm being very vague and descriptive about this process, aren't I? Man, don't worry, it'll all become clear one day. That does not help, I know it doesn't. You'll understand when you're older. Oh my god, I used to be so freaking... Hi guys, I'm not trying to kill you, don't worry. I used to be so freaking self-conscious about my age, because it felt like everyone was older than me, and when you're young, age is like age is like instilled in you. This really important thing, the key to accessing so many cool things in life. Because like, you know, you want to do this thing? No, gotta wait until you're older. And when you're a kid and you have a bad attention span, time passes at such a slow rate. But then the funny thing is, you grow up to be an adult and you fully understand why you were prevented from doing that thing. And like, if you become a parent, you instill the same restrictions on your kids because you should. That is how the world should work. It's annoying when you're the kid, but when you're an adult, you understand it. It's like this never-ending cycle. Oh man, I cannot get enough of this place. I can't even tell you just how much I love this place. I love the repeating texture on the water right there. And I like the waterfall. It looks a little bit goopy. I like the goopy waterfall. Goopy waterfalls are fun. I don't know what these guys are doing down here, these eagles. They're up on the surface, but apparently they can live down here just fine. Must be enough oxygen in the air. Maybe there's like a tunnel to the surface bringing oxygen down here? What am I saying? Oxygen might not even exist in this fantasy world. Everyone here might be breathing like fucking argon or whatever. Watch argon be something that's in air. Is it? Is argon something that's in everyday Earth air? And that was the wrong gas to make a joke about? Is it something we breathe all the time? I feel like I remember somewhere saying that it's not. I don't know. I do know that, like, Earth air is mostly nitrogen and stuff, and it's actually not very much oxygen at all, and if it were more oxygen, we would probably start dying from oxygen poison and all that crap. Is there a way down there? I hope there is, because I'd really like to go over there. That looks really cool to climb around on. Elden Ring really appeals to anyone who's wanted to, like, climb on the underside of bridges in real life. Like, a bridge that a train goes on. I've always had, like, a vague interest, but also I could not do that at all. I am very, very scared of heights, so that is not something I could do ever in my life. Therefore, I'll just do it in video games. That's fine with me. But yeah, Elden Ring has so many moments like these where you climb around on buildings and places you're not supposed to go, but the game allows it. Because technically, in certain situations like this, they are places you are supposed to go. Like, this is a place you are supposed to go to be able to get down here. Scared that would cause fall damage. It did not. Clarifying Horn Charm +1. No, it's not. I was about to introduce these as a big new thing. I must have introduced them like 3 videos ago, and I just completely didn't notice. Alright, well, now instead of one little scythe, it has 2 sides, and it forms a little circle. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool design. Oh, another thing. Good thing I looked back. Celestial Dew. That allows you to get absolution at the Church of Vows, in case you've forgotten. Which, you would be forgiven for forgetting. Elden Ring's a freaking huge game. I'm honestly shocked I can remember as much about it as I can, because there's so many things going on in it that, it's real hard to keep track of, so... You should definitely not feel bad for memorizing every last little thing about this game. In fact, you should probably feel proud of yourself. Okay. I want to know how to get over there. How do I get over there? This level doesn't work. There's no way over there. Is this seriously? Is this serious? Is this seriously? Oh my god, I think it might work. I think it might. I think it might work. No, Torrent, I'm so sorry. Wow, we fell a long freaking way. Holy shit. My runes are not on the other side of that thing. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, I could just do this. This will be a little bit more precise. Alright, we got him. I think I've decided I'm gonna give up on trying to figure out how to get over there. It might be possible. I'm sure it is. I think I remember finding a way over there. But I also don't remember there being a lot over there, so instead, let's check this out. Alright, there's a single white item. Smithing stone level 5. Alright. Well, I mean, what did I really expect for just coming to this random spot of the map? The developers are like, okay, you can have something for coming out here. We only put this in because it was part of, like, the visual design and paintings that Miyazaki drew. I don't know if Miyazaki's actually traditional artist, like a painter or anything like that. From here, there's a ledge. I must know what's on the ledge. There's nothing. Tell me that there's no way off of here but death. Okay, no, there's not. This is safety. Oh, but the ledge extends all the way around the hold on. Oh, wait, no. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, we're going down then. I've decided down and down and down we go. So this place. It is possible to get up here from the bottom. Do you remember the sending gate that I showed that was up that little, like, fallen piece of log or whatever? The sending gate will teleport you up here. There is no way to get from here up to the top shelf that I know of. There might be, like, a glitch or something you can do to get up there. I don't know if there is. Don't quote me on that. But you can also drop down to it naturally from the top shelf. So that's what I decided to do for this playthrough, as I think this area is more intended for a later level than the bottom area. The bottom bank. I gotta stick with my own naming scheme. That scarab there has Great Oracular Bubble. And I think that guy was just using Great Oracular Bubble on me right now. I mean, it's pronounced Oracle, so is it Oracular? Just Oracular? I don't know. Small item here, very unimportant. 2 slumbering eggs. Yeah, I'd probably agree. It's pretty unimportant. Oh, such a nice view of the place. This is so cool. It's such a cool mix of, like, creature-built stuff is what I'm gonna call it. I don't know if it was exactly humans who did this. This is a cool mix of, like, ruins, crafted structures with natural environments. I love it. It's done so well. And you have this freaking sky to go with it. God, I love Siofra River. All right, anyway. Sorcery of the Clayman who served as priest in the ancient dynasty. We heard that one guy up there, the ghost, mumbling about a dynasty, the Mogwin dynasty. Produces a gigantic magical bubble just source flows before it naturally ruptures. Charge increases the delay before the bubble pops. Claim and search for lost oracles. We've heard that before. Dew-kissed herba. That implies that there's, like, dew that falls here on occasion. That would be so cool if there was underground weather. The game doesn't do that, though, which I suppose I could see why. If they did do underground weather, the people would be like, why is it raining underground? Lol, Elden Ring doesn't make sense, even though it's dew from the cave. And it could also be just, like, small bits of dew from the ceiling that, over time, collect on the plant and not necessarily rain. I've never actually, like, felt the feeling of dew out in the real world because, you know, it happens in the night while I'm sleeping. I am not a nocturnal, like, night owl person. Then again, I'm not exactly an early riser either. Sorry, Torrent, you have just been fat-shamed. Is this bird all that's over here? No. I'm not exactly an early riser either, though I did used to be. 3 dragon rune grease, shame I can't use that. Probably not even on the Moonveil. Back when I was like, back when I was in elementary school, I used to wake up early in the morning all the time, even on weekend days, like no matter what. I'd be up by 7 a.m. But now, though, I have discovered the treasures and the wonderful feeling of sleeping in. And so now I am no longer an early rise person. Now I get up at like 10 a.m. Anything else here? We've got a single glove wart. Alright, that seems to be it. Let's head for the main attraction of this part. Though, I don't know, attraction might be the wrong word. He might look a little bit familiar, and that's because he is familiar. It is a Dragonkin Soldier, same type as the one we fought in Ainsel River, except this one's just in Siofra. I don't think this one has the same ice lightning abilities, but it's basically the same in every other respect. I am doing so much damage to it, oh my god. Okay, so let me tell you. On my first playthrough, I fought this guy at the level that I was at, exploring the bottom bank of Siofra, and he was significantly harder at that point in the game. So I decided to wait to fight him this time, and now look at him. He's fucking... I stance broke him. I am murdering him. What level are you supposed to be at to fight this guy? That's something about Elden Ring that, like, is kind of hard to nail down. What level does the game want you to be at in certain areas? Because it's really hard to tell. Okay, I do say, like, I am murdering him, but he also nearly took out my entire health bar in one shot. And if he had a combo attack of any kind, he would probably kill me there. I'm gonna keep attacking him with the Twin Blade for a little while. Get that frost on him. There we go. Boom. That did it. Okay. I don't know if the is like open belly there's a weak spot. Kind of looks like it would be. Ah, he delayed that. Stupid delayed blasts. What do I have that I can use? More ice crag, I guess. Feel the cold. Ow, God. Nope, he's gonna hit. Okay, he did not kill. Somehow. I don't know how. Uppercut. Hit the arms. Dodge that. Saw he was doing that. He was like grabbing the ground there. Nobody grabs the ground and doesn't like throw it at you with a subsequent attack in this game. Alright, well, you know, I was kind of expecting to like have to speed up through that fight or maybe cut through it, but it went down pretty quick. I don't think I have to. How many runes? 16,000. That's pretty good. I think I can level up now. Dragon Halberd. Halberd shaped like a dragon, enwreathed with both ice and lightning. So he dropped this, but he never actually used it? I don't know. Maybe it was like in his stomach. Did he eat it? Alas, the Dragonkin soldiers never attained immortality, and perished as decrepit, pale imitations of their skyborn kin. So there's a mention of immortality, which supposedly everything in this world has, due to the Golden Order. The Golden Order gives everyone immortality. But also maybe not everyone. Because, like, the Tarnished were spurned by grace, right? They were left out of the cool golden party everyone else was having. So maybe those who are left out from the Golden Order party do die off permanently, and that's why they're dead things. I don't know. I can only assume. nairaC's Scar Seal. We picked up Radagon's Scar Seal and Sword Seal throughout, well, I would say throughout the previous parts, but, like, the Scar Seal we got back in part 6, and this we got in part 19, so yeah, quite a big difference, or even, not even 19, 20. And now here's nairaC's Scar Seal. Raises mind, intelligence, faith, and arcane, but increases damage taken. Basically the same, just with different stats. It's basically like every stat that Radagon's doesn't increase, nairaC's increases. An eye engraved with an Elden rune. Oh, their eyes. Is it like both of their eyes? Well, this one's an eye. This one is a legendary talisman. Yeah, sure. Alright, I'm gonna drive around this place, see if there's anything we've missed, and then we shall get on out of here. Alright. I think this lower area here, this is where you get teleported to by the Sending Gate. So I'll just show it off. I'll drive through it real quick, show its existence. Oh! Wait, this is right nearby the freaking... This is right nearby that area. Look, there's the spirits over there. Despite the real physical ones being just up there. Oh my god, we came down so far. Oh my god, Siofra River is so cool. That guy got decapitated. Oh, that guy got de-torso-cated. What would be the equivalent of, like, decapitation, but you cut off a torso instead? There should be a term for that. I know it's just you severed their torso, but there really should be a term for it. Like decapitation. Are there just random formic rocks here? Wow. Torrent, that is very impressive. But I need to take you to, like, some horse show or something. That is some cool... That is some good acrobatics you got there. I'm sure it's hurting you, though, so oh, okay. I'll free you from that. That appeared to be everything down in the place, so back up to the Ancestral Woods we go, is what the Site of Grace up here is called. I'll just call it Upper Siofra, as usual. We got, two more altars to light. We lit one of them on our way down earlier. And now we got all these guys. Okay, you're an archer. You know what? You're gonna use ranged attacks on me? I use ranged attacks on you. It's only fair. Well, that was pretty easy. Oh, I just realized I can level up. I should totally go level up. I suppose I could take care of this camp first. Watch me lose all my runes. There's another horned remains right there. Will she notice? No. One of her concert attendees is being beaten up by some random asshole. And yet she just keeps on going. The show must go on, I guess. Alright, let's kill you. What was that I have? Oh yeah, that's the winged sword insignia. Oh wow! All the deer are here! Oh dear. Oh no, Wow, she really just doesn't notice her audience members being beaten up. Alright. Whenever I use Carrion Slicer, I kind of get too into it, and then I underestimate them, and then I take a bunch of damage and then die. Oh, you finally realized, and you've decided to put a stop to that. Alright, I'm gonna eat... What is it that increases items? You! Gonna eat this to boost my item discovery. I know, I'm using a consumable item in this game. Crazy. It's a new movement I'm trying called being resourceful and using the game mechanics that they provide for you. Yes! Yes! Okay, this one might drop it guaranteed. I think I've gotten this same headpiece from this one before, and I think I saw someone else get it in their playthrough as well. So, here's a 5th lantern out of 6, or the 5th altar, I mean. We're switching to that right now. Yes, oh my god, it looks so cool, I love it! Hope you don't mind if I wear this thing for, like, most of the rest of the playthrough. I'll switch it off on occasion, for sure. I definitely do grow slightly bored of it over time. Only slightly, though. That's the worst it gets. Because, my god, this thing is amazing. Not because it's actually, like, protective or useful in gameplay, but because it just looks so awesome. It goes well with my whole thing of, like, dealing frost damage, too. Hello, jellyfish. So, I think you all have something over here. You all are, like, guarding the way to something? Or, well, guarding, not really. Because you're not attacking me, who's intruding upon it. But I guess, unlike the rest of those guys out there, you understand that I am friendly with critters when they're friendly with me. Those guys aren't friendly with me. That's the difference between those jellyfish and the Ancestor followers. So down on this ledge is actually a path that takes us to a new part. That takes us towards a new part of Siofra. However, I'm not going here yet. This is a thing you can do right now, but I'm going to avoid it for right now, and we're going to come back to it much, much later. You'll see. How many times have I said that, by the way? Especially in this video. Like, we're gonna do this thing later, and you'll see why. You'll see why we're gonna do it later. How many times have I said that, and then we've done the thing later, and then you probably didn't understand at all why we did it later? You're just like, why don't you just do that earlier point in the game, at that earlier point in the game? And, fair enough. Okay, yes, there is. There's a tiny little notch for you to get back up. Ooh, I think we can climb around on the roof of the ruins here. Let's do that real quick, and then we'll go find the last altar. Last altar's probably somewhere random and really obvious, so, I'll probably just cut to it. Hello? You got a stone sword key from down there. Could you be another one? No, you are modeled necklace +1. Already got the +1 version of the modeled necklace. So that's pretty cool. It's all like, hold on. I didn't really show the icon for very long. It's all like decorated and crap. It's got a second one, just like the clarifying horn charm. Okay. That it? Is that all that's up here? Seems like it. I think we're good to go. We're good to drop down. Don't mind me. I'm just looking at this place. Just admiring it. Because, this is probably the last time I'm gonna be here for a good while. It was, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos until I, returned here again after we fully explored this place the first time. So, we'll see if it'll be another 5 videos before this again, or what. I think it'll be more than 5 videos with, what I've got coming up. I'm sorry, I'm kind of rambling. I'm sorry if I sound incoherent. I think it'll be videos more before back here go. We do it. There, you know, there are those videos where I jump into record and I'm just in it. I go with the flow, I do it, and I end up like, you know, talking real good. The altar was right here, behind the tree with the red wolf. Cool. And then there's videos like this where I'm just like, I say whatever word comes up in my mind. It's like I'm talking in predictive text on iPhone keyboards or Apple mobile device keyboards. And, you know, the result is the sentences I've just been saying all the way up until this point, which have been totally, existent, slightly understandable. Oh, wow, you could just take a shortcut right in here. Hello, sir. Was that your son I killed down there? And now I'm gonna fight the dad? That's the lore explanation that's the only lore explanation I could come up with. What if I told you it's not for the greater good? I don't know what I was about to say. I don't know why I'm killing you. Because it's a boss in this game and I want to show off all the bosses. That was a really dumb reason. Let us bask in the glorious atmosphere of the Regal Ancestor spirit. Because, you know, the one down there just wasn't regal enough. That was just the prince. This one is very, very regal. So this is a stronger version of the Ancestor spirit from before. Oh my god, it takes a hell of a lot less damage than the Dragonkin Soldier did. It comes with a second phase as well as a big, powerful healing ability. That's about it from what I remember. I think it might also have a teleport ability it can do, but those are the only differences from the regular fight. Okay, there's the teleport ability. It, like, rumbles down and then, oh my god, why are you so far? Guess you really don't want me to hit you, huh? You can also see there's a lot of spirit animals in this room. They're disappearing as I get close. I think the healing attack is that he uses those spirit animals as energy to refill his health. Oh god, okay, that does a lot of damage. Gonna heal that. Yep. The attacks are very easy to dodge, but I think the real challenge with this fight is, like, hitting him. Which is why I'm probably gonna bring in magic as we get later into this. Oh god, I didn't expect the combo. Oh no. Okay. That was a big new attack you used. Good thing you teleported, I was just going this direction. There we go. Oh man, didn't expect the third hit, but good thing I was behind the hitbox. Good. Nice. Is that going to be an explosion, or no? That's just going to be a super-powered frontal hit. I didn't have any better words to describe hitting in front. A better frontal hit. Okay. Boop. Last attack's a little more delayed than it would seem, so watch out for that. Otherwise, it's a pretty easy attack, all things considered. The frost will do a lot of damage to it really quick, which should alleviate the heal attack it's about to use when we get it down to halfway. That's about when phase 2 hits and about when it starts using the heal attack. Alright, this is easy. Nice. That attack has, like, never hit me, even when I feel like I've dodged at the wrong time. Must have a tiny hitbox. We're gonna stay out of the way of that pretty easily. Alright, we're halfway down. More, spirit flame breath, I guess? Okay, that must be second phase indicator. Yeah, it's about to heal, Oh, and it also damages you! Oh no! Okay, it healed a lot of health. That's kind of problematic. I'm not sure how to prevent that. If you can prevent that. Alright, you can hit it as it's teleporting away. You did not teleport very far. I'm glad you didn't, because it means I could just get right back to attacking you. I don't have to spend a bunch of time running around, but still. Okay. I don't know if the next heal attack is going to be very powerful, but I do know it can do it multiple times. Oh, what is it doing? That's something new. It is hopping. It's hopping around like a bunny. I think it's making bunny noises. It's like channeling its inner rabbit. Oh, that's so cool. It's like taking the abilities of the animals. Oh, man. Okay. I'm gonna bring out my Glintstone Pebble, probably, so I can get this thing down quick. It's doing something else. Oh, never mind. It was scraping the ground for no real reason. Okay. No follow-up. Stance broke. Where's the thing? I will hit it. Nah, I missed it. I should probably just hit its body. I don't know if the stance, the critical hit would have even done that much damage anyway. I've often found critical hits don't do a whole lot of damage on late game bosses, so it's usually better to just keep attacking their body. Don't even go for it. It's just like it's just a waste of time when you could have gotten more damage on it. I think, like, the only downside with hitting their body is that they do recover from the stun slightly faster. Alright, what you doing? Don't heal. Managed to avoid the first hitbox? Okay, that's the first time that attack has hit me. That I can remember. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! Oh, he's taking some of my energy too. Okay, so I need to just, like, keep whittling him down. The main thing with that heal attack is simply that he has more health than he appears. Otherwise, should be fine. Because I don't know if he can, like, spam it. I hope he can't. Oh my god, I need to get some... Oh god, this is going badly now. I need to get something going on this boss. I need to hit this boss more, and for some reason, I've just been unable to. It's been standing in exactly the right positions to avoid all my attacks. Using exactly the right attacks, and it keeps healing! I guess it can kind of spam. That's unfortunate. Okay. This attack's pretty easy. Just dodge when I get... I say that and I get hit immediately after! Why? I really wish this didn't have such puny range. I think it might be dead. It wasn't dead! It wasn't dead! Are you serious? It wasn't... That health bar is empty. That is an empty health bar. What the actual hell? That's fine, I guess. We'll do better next time. I thought it emptied, and then I hit it again as it was teleporting away, so I thought it was gonna teleport in and then die. No! Okay, so I think the deal with the healing move is it gets weaker and weaker the more it uses it. It doesn't heal as much. So eventually it will, like, run out of healing power, and it can be killed then. Oh, damn. I got by the glowy. Thought I was dodging at the right time. Can I get a stance break? Or can I just get a death? I think I'm getting a death. How did that not kill me? Genuinely, how did that not kill me? Okay, there's my stance break I ordered. Yeah, that doesn't even do that much. Don't know if that was worth it or not, and I'm just gonna die to something else. Nah, I died to the back kick. The attack I said never hit me ever. Almost. Wow, jump attack stunned me for long enough that the back attack hits me. The mule kick. That's what those are called. I should just call it a mule kick like a normal person. Wonder if I can attack it while it's hopping like this. Probably. It's pretty vulnerable to magic when it's doing that. I got one hit on it, unfortunately. Two-handed twin blade, one hit's not gonna do anything. Watch out for the breath. Unlike me that one time. Okay. Are we doing healing? No, we're charging. Alright, he healed up a bit. Crap. Ice Crag tends to do a lot. I feel like there was an attack or two where Ice Crag, like, was really, really good. I guess that would be a Frost proc. Okay, it's doing this. Well, this attack's so easy, right? Right, guys? Right, guys? This attack's really easy. Yeah, I got hit by it anyway. Never say the word easy when you're fighting anything in Dark Souls. It will come back to bite you. It's healing again. No, it's not. Okay. Well, it might heal again pretty soon. It is! Oh god. Okay, get out of there. Not very much, not very much. Oh, really bad time to be out of stamina. Come on. Alright, regen. Dude, if you stall this... Boom. Well, that was a challenge, but you know what? I liked it. I liked it a lot. I will have to dock points for all those freaking attacks that caused it to jump out of melee range. Those were really annoying. That's why I was using Glintstone Ice Crag on some attacks there. You know, that way I could actually keep hitting it while it was jumping away from me every other move. And also the heal. I don't know if it should be able to do the heal as often as it did that one run where I died when its health bar was empty. But, hey, what do I know? Remembrance of the Regal Ancestor Spirit. Hone into the Erd Tree. I forgot the correct pronunciation for this. Hewn into the Erd Tree? Ancestral spirits exist as a phenomenon beyond the purview of the Erd Tree. Or the purview, I don't know. Life sprouts from death as it does from birth. Such is the way of the living. So I wonder if this has anything to do with those who live in death. I don't know if it does. That's why I'm wondering, aloud. And now that it's dead, all the spirit animals have gone with it. I don't know what happens as a result of killing the ancestor spirits, or why you're even fighting them in the first place. I mean, because they're fighting you, I guess? But now they're both dead, so we committed even more ancestral genocide. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this. Not just about killing the ancestor spirit, but I also don't know how to feel about the ancestor spirit being reused. I guess the idea was the Regal Ancestor Spirit was the first one. Or the arena takes place in here instead of in the ocean like the previous one did. And then they decided to just plop a regular one here without the special second phase and healing power and crap. The Regal Ancestor Spirit was always meant to be like the main one that you discover and fight. But then they decided to add the other one later because, you know, more stuff to find in Siofra. And I can understand that. But it's like, it's such a cool fight atmospherically that the fact that it's reused is kind of weird. I can live with it, as, you know, I'm living with it right now. And, you know, the Regal Ancestor Spirit is substantially different from the first one. So, it's not like a terrible reuse. It's not like putting two Erd Tree Burial Watchdogs in the same room and thinking, yeah, now this is new content. With that taken care of, though, that is Siofra River, basically. Siofra River Act 2. There is this side, containing a whole new place we haven't been to. There is also the bridge down here I couldn't find the way to get on. But aside from that, I've explored everything I would like to explore in Siofra for the time being. We will obviously be returning later, as there is much left unknown. But the unknowns can wait. They will be known, eventually. D's gone. And his chair is as well. Did he pick up the chair and tote it with him? Wherever he went? Well, I guess I'll try to go find him after this. Remembrance of the Regal Ancestor allows you to get Winged Greathorn. Oh, these are the weapons the Ancestor followers use. Distinctive horns suffused with the power of Ancestor spirits. This large wing-shaped specimen is wielded as a weapon of spirit worship. In the Ancestral spirit-worshipping faith, these are considered envoys' wings, made to reap the lives of beings which experience no sprouting. They're trying to give me the lore for this, and I'm not sure I fully understand it. Soul Stifler. Summon a soul-sapping miasma. Enemies in the affected area will suffer from reduced defense. Okay. Do the main guys ever do that to you? Item cut from the horns of the Regal Ancestor Spirit. Restore FP upon defeating enemies. This is a talisman. I want the talismans, personally, so I think I'm gonna go with this. A number of new growths bud from the antler-like horns of the fallen king, each glowing with light. Thus does new life grow from death. And from death, one obtains power. It's not that great of an effect, but, you know, I'll take it. I want to have the talismans. I think it will be cool. Nothing new here. Gonna give a boost to dexterity and a boost to my brain. Whoa, wait. Look at the runes held. It's like we're just taking away the 4 in the tens place. That's kind of cool. Lined up that way. Alright, I really need healing ability in this flask. Steadily restores HP for a time. The maximum stamina isn't really helping me, and every time I drink that flask and I don't heal afterwards, I die a little inside. Because, you know, I'm not being healed. Are you okay, Rogier? No. Oh, man. It'd be like having this weight or sickness within you slowly building up and taking you over and weighing you down, and then like the feeling of being weighed down by something would draw you into sleep. So like, oh man, must not feel great. Sophia is gone, and this door is open for the first time. Fia, would you care to give me an explanation? Did you kill him? Well, you can tell your side of the story first. Where can I? Here we go. I have to be behind you.
Finally, it is returned to its rightful place. The stolen hallowbrand of the exalted noble. And now, I must bid you goodbye as well. Though I ask you deliver this message to the Roundtable Hold. I am Fia, deathbed companion, hark round table. Disturb not the death of Godwyn, the exalted. We who humbly live in death, live in waiting, to one day welcome our Lord. What right does anyone have to object? Our Lord will rise, the Lord of the many and the meek.
That's an interesting way of saying you did it. Well, I've been receiving my hugs from the wrong person this whole time. I mean, I should have known. The Baldachin's Blessing lower your maximum health. So, that was a little thing to tip you off, I guess. I don't think this door can ever be opened. Sorry, D. Didn't realize giving you that dagger was gonna do that to you. So either Fia kills him or something else kills him, and Fia's just like, yes, this is what I imagined would happen. I knew this was going to happen all along, you fools. Moving on to a brighter note, let's give Lieutenant an upgrade. Maybe I can then summon her and actually like use her instead of the freaking jellyfish every single time. I used her against the fight against Beavis and Butthead, but that was about it. Oh, I need runes. Good thing I can sell them to you, unlike every other freaking NPC in this game. Merchant NPC, I mean. Let's get +7. Actually, no, I like even numbers. +8. Then Moonveil. You know, the Moonveil was like the few times I've used the Moonveil, it's been kind of weak, so let's give it a bit of a boost as well. We have enough Somber Smithing Stone to get it to +5, so that's good. Yes, this thing also needs to be up there. We got 35 Smithing Stone level 3. I have never had this much Smithing Stone level 3 before. That's kind of crazy, honestly. I didn't expect to get that far. Sure, magic is usually weaker. We can end at +9. No, I can't. And at +10, there we go. Use some of that Smithing Stone level 4. Put that Smithing Stone level 4 to good use. I keep forgetting to mention this. I don't know if we can do it. No. So, a few merchants that we have passed by can sell you Lost Ashes of War. You can also find Lost Ashes of War as loot, which I have not up to this point. If you find one, you can duplicate an Ash of War in your inventory, which means you can try it out on multiple weapons. It's a really, really good system, and I need to draw attention to it because, holy crap, I have not mentioned it a single time until now. Thank you, Master Hugh. I think that'll be it for the Roundtable Hold for now. That was quite a sad sight. I mean, actually, there's 2 sad sights. Both Dee and Rogier are on their way out. I mean, Dee's basically dead. Well, hey, at least it gives me the opportunity to show off bell bearings. If you offer a merchant's bell bearing to the Twin Maiden Husks, they have a special shop menu that opens up specifically for it. And then you could just buy stuff from their inventory. So you don't miss out on their items, because they will always drop their bell bearings, which you can give to these guys. But you will miss out on their voice. I heard Rykard's name mentioned one point. I think it was in an item description. How about we hear more about him?
Praetor Rykard is the lord of the Volcano Manor on Mount Gelmir. He is a ruthless justiciar who commands a company of inquisitors, reviled for his serpentine demeanor. The volcano, Mount Gelmir, lies in the west of the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erdtree. It was the stage of the most appalling battle in the entirety of the Shattering. Rykard has committed the grave sin of blasphemy, marking himself as an enemy never to be forgiven.
Against what? Blasphemy against what? The Golden Order? I guess. I don't know, there's kind of a lot of, like, big old religious structures and stuff going on in this world. Which one did he blaspheme against? I'm not sure if I should go with this outfit or not. We haven't worn any of this stuff I'm wearing right now yet. I don't know. Leaves us kind of vulnerable in a lot of areas. Yeah, let's wear something different. Oh, I forgot to check this out. The 2 known as D are inseparable twins. They have 2 bodies and 2 minds, but 1 single soul. Not once do they stand together, not one word do they speak to one another. Perhaps this armor longs to find its way to the other D. But you just said they were together. So why are you saying they need to find their way to the other D? I have decided the antlers look amazing with the astrologer set, especially the transformed version, so we're going with that. Jarbaron did not have anything new to say, so instead I'm gonna nearly die to the elevator. No, I wouldn't have died. That wouldn't have caused any fall damage. And then we're going to hand in our treasure to Ranni. And she will be very, very pleased, especially since it's been like a week since she sent us out on this mission, and we are finally getting it done. You know, we spent a good chunk of this playthrough, like the last few videos have been spent doing this exact objective instead of our own, which is to get to the Erdtree. That's pretty cool. It's been like this whole big, long, wide side quest. Are you still sleeping?
Ah, it was thee, not blithe it seemeth. Even in my slumber I sensed it. It is in thy possession, is it not? The hidden treasure of Nokron. My thanks. Finally all the pieces are in place. Soon must I begin my journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread.
Oh, only you may tread? Can't I come with you? I want to see this dark path. It probably leads to a big boss or something. I want to kill all the bosses.
But before I leave, I must entrust thee with this. Take it. My discarded flesh lieth beyond the seal unlocked by it, upon which is carved the curse mark of thy desire. I can fathom what thy purpose might be. Neither of us is welcomed by the brighter path, I see. You may leave now. It was but brief, but thou gavest me fine service.
Oh no, we're already done? The party's packing up and we're leaving? Honestly, it is kind of sad. I did enjoy exploring Siofra. If you want to send me to another cool location to get something else cool, I'd be happy to do that. No, I'm not a simp. Shut up.
What is it?
Okay, well, that's all we can do there. I think ydutS might have something new to say out here. Probably Celovus as well. We're not going to talk to Celovus. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Celovus fans. All three of you who exist. Carian inverted statue. Statuette of a scholar with ground and sky inverted. Reveals the hidden form of the Carian study hall which connects to the divine tower. To unveil the secret, affix it to the pedestal of the celestial globe. By progressing this far into Ranni's side quest, you now have the ability to fully explore Carian study hall. You can do the first half whenever you want, basically, but you must wait until now to actually get to the divine tower. How you doing, ydutS? How's it been, ydutS? It's been... has it been a while? I don't know. It's hard to tell. What's happening with the sky? It's, like, foggy and sunset.
Oh, there you are. Good of you to drop by. Have you heard? Lady Ranni has departed on her journey. Along
Already?
the dark path of Empyrean, from Renna's Rise, as she calls it. It would not have been possible without you. As Lady Ranni's war counselor, and moreover, her childhood warden, I express my deepest gratitude. You, and only you, were Lady Ranni's true champion.
Well, that feels good to know.
My purpose is nearing its end. I've served Lady Ranni for as long as I can remember. It has been a long and wondrous journey. Now Lady Ranni is in your hands.
She is?
I pray that you serve her well.
Oh god, I didn't mean to do that.
To the very end.
What? Why did I, like, just so happen to join Ranni's service just as she was about to end the service completely? Depart on her journey, like... Well, and she didn't give any warning about this before either. She just brought it up now. So, Renna's Rise, eh? I suppose I'll have to mark that and come back to it later. Okay, I'm having a bit of trouble deciding what to do next. I think, before we consider tackling this, which I might do, there is something down in Weeping Peninsula that we missed. That's pretty easy to miss because it's a nighttime-only spawn. Come up to this area outside Castle Morn at night, and you can watch a Deathbird spawn in without any of the intended particle effects. That was interesting. It's just a Deathbird. We fought like 3 of these at this point, so why don't I tell you a little fun fact about this game regarding gestures. There is one gesture that is only available, would only be available to people who pre-ordered the game. Those who pre-ordered the game at the start of the game get a special gesture known as the Ring. You've probably seen a lot of Elden Ring players get this. That indicates that they have pre-ordered the game. I did not. I only bought it out long after it released, so yeah, I don't have it. However, there is a way to get it as a non-pre-order player. If you play online and you join someone in co-op who has pre-ordered the game and thus has the gesture, and you defeat a boss together, that will give you the gesture. Though you cannot pass the gesture on to anyone else. Only those who pre-ordered the game can. Wow, that boss was really, really quick. Yeah, it goes to show, you know, he was Weeping Peninsula level. I didn't exactly expect anything more than that. Sacrificial Axe. If only that's how the Death Right Bird guy in Liurnia could go. The power of the right yet lingers. A small amount of FP is restored upon playing a foe. A Deathbird is depicted as a malevolent deity. Is that all the lore they're ever gonna get? Probably. Ancient sacrificial rite. Great. That tells me a lot about them. That should be every single boss in Limgrave. I'm pretty sure. We killed Knights Cavalry here, Knights Cavalry here, Deathbird up in north, Deathbird down south, the Bell-Bearing Hunter right here. I think we're done. I think we're done with bosses in Limgrave. We've gotten all of them. I'll probably check on the map later and find out there's some, like, you know, there's like another Knights Cavalry up on Stormhill or something. I wouldn't be surprised if there was. This game fucking loves the Knights Cavalry for some reason. They are everywhere. Just a bit ago, I went on a little bit of a speech about, I think we're gonna save Kari and Study Hall for later for a specific reason. I have changed my mind. Let's do it. I gotta love the chromatic aberration on that scene. You can remove the inverted statue if you want, but obviously we don't want to do that. Yep. The inside of the place is now flipped. This does not do anything to the outside world. Only the inside is affected. That's how magical this place is. And now, this gives us a newly found purpose for this opening, which before led to absolutely nothing but death. It also gives a newfound purpose for these enemies. They're, I think, crawling along the ceilings of the floors we were walking on earlier are finger creepers who now attack. Not for very much, though. Oh, that's right. Yeah, whether or not you killed her in the normal version, Preceptor Miriam shows up here to fight you again. But don't worry, if you thought she was annoying the first time, this second fight is less annoying. Because you don't have to deal with her for as long. Ow. Oh. That's fair enough. I did get kind of greedy there. I should have just avoided the arrow. What the hell was I doing? Excuse me. I do not need a hand. I can handle myself just fine. Get it? Handle? Ha ha. Well, yeah. The word handle comes from hands. Because it's meant for the things that you grab on to open doors and shit. It wasn't that clever of a joke. It wasn't like a new word I came up with as a joke. No. That's literally why it's handle. I do that all the time. I make, quote, puns of words that already exist because we're just combining other words with things. Well, by the way, I need to say something. Okay. Is it like... Does anyone else think it's weird that... I think in other languages, I'm not sure which ones exactly, but they flip around the use cases for periods and commas regarding numbers. Like, English, or at least like, you know, the English I know, uses periods for decimal points and commas to separate digits of numbers greater than 3 digits. Wow, I can't believe I dodged all that. But many other languages flip this around. Commas are used for decimal points, and periods are used for the freaking 3-digit separation. And I want to know, like, which one was, first of all, which one was first? Because I actually don't know that. I gotta go down here. I gotta go down. Okay, heal. Oh, God. Fucking get. Oh, yeah, open yourself up in the back there. That's a good strategy, sir. Like, I would not be surprised if the second way around, the latter way around, where commas or decimal points was came first, and the people who invented English just decided to flip it around to be cool, which is what they did for all sorts of other stupid spellings that made English really hard to understand, and even though it's now like the most worldwide language spoken because of British colonization and all that, I think. I hope I know my history. If I don't, then that's a bad thing. Oh, God. Alright, You can just get screwed right there. Ow! Healing now. Okay. Miriam first, hand second. Okay, Miriam's dead. I think there was another place Miriam could have warped to afterwards, but fortunately it didn't matter. Oh, I thought that was a third hand or another hand that dropped down from the ceiling. That was the same hand. It like jumped over me though. Okay, interesting. Lucidity, one of the sorcery of the Carian royal family. One of the Caries of the Sorcerian royal family. Alleviates buildup of sleep and madness. Sorcery can be cast while motion. The Carian knights never waver. So they say until you drain their HP bar, and then they die, and then they waver. So yeah, they kind of do waver. You just need to kill them. They won't waver until you stab them with a sword 5 times, or in that case, like 8. Then again, I didn't stab. I stabbed once, and then I slashed the rest of it. Okay. Oh, I thought there was a hallway here. No. The intended next place to go is down on the chandeliers that are still waving about, even though they're upside down now. That's what magic does in a world like this. Nothing makes any sense. You just gotta turn your brain off to understand magic, I guess. I don't know. Maybe you were never really leveling up intelligence after all. Okay, any items on the chandeliers? I don't think so. I think we could just drop down to the rafters. I was hoping to go higher than that, but unfortunately, my still semi-sick voice prevents me from going very high. Alright, those books contain the most legendary of sorceries, and everyone needs to come and study those right now. Everyone at llaH Lucaria, attention please, everyone at llaH Lucaria. There are 2 extremely magic books in this freaking place. Come over and study them right now. They contain the most powerful spells. You'll be able to teach like 20 new courses. You'll get so much funding, I think. I don't know, is there any kind of funding going on in a world like this? Well, there are runes. Holy Proof Dried Liver, that probably increases holy damage negation. Do those have any extra tidbits tied to them? No. Imbued with holiness, aside from that, no. Oh god, okay. I think I've gotten all the items that there are down here. So the reason why this corpse was in an absolutely precarious position when it's rotated the normal way is because it's an item corpse you can grab when you're in the inverted version. And that guy was just stuck to the opposite side. Like, this guy is not even hanging on at all on the normal version. He's just stuck on the opposite side, glued to the bottom. What the hell? Maybe that's also a spell. Maybe it's like magic super glue. Alright then, down we go. There's a pressure plate in the middle. You know what that means. It's an elevator. What is this? What is this little thing? The little stick thing. I wish I was online so I could place a message next to it. I love the floating books. It is not intended, but I love it. But you close the door now? But it was already dangerous to have that open. What? There was nothing to connect it to. Maybe there was once. Not anymore though. So we're going up? Down? Sideways? I don't know anymore. Oh god, that was a lot of lag. Game must be loading something new. Walk along the roof here. This is pretty fun. Jump along the roof. Look at these cobwebs. Let's get out of here before the spiders eat us. They probably had to use a cutscene for that to disguise the fact that they secretly flipped the thing back to normal so that it makes sense and they can teleport you out here. Kinda weird, but yeah, I get it. Light the Sight of Grace? Erdtree, you okay? What happened? You look all smoky. You look like someone killed you or burned you. Whoever that is sucks. I would never do such a thing. Alright. I was debating whether or not I wanted to do this right now, and here is the reason why. On this bridge, on the way to the tower, eventually, one of these days, is a new enemy. Rather, a new boss. Literally. This is a boss, yet he doesn't have a big health bar. This guy's known as a Godskin Noble. And to be honest, I don't want to fight him. I don't want to fight him right now. I think it would be better if we, encounter this guy in a more proper setting first. So I'm going to see if it is possible to run past him, because I don't actually know if it is. I mean, he seems very slow, but I think he does have a way of speeding up. Nah, he's too fat. I hope we don't have to beat him to get here. To get into the Divine Tower, because I would really not like to. Oh, I can summon Torrent here. Okay, even better. Screw you. I'm gonna leave you in the dust. Another reason why I don't want to fight him is also because I don't really like fighting him. But we'll get into that later. Divine Tower of Liurnia. At last we are here. If you remember, the great rune that Ranni had was already powered up, so we had no reason to come here before now. Or also had no ability to come here before now. But now here we are. Godskin Noble has lost me, thankfully. Step on the plate, and go up. And while we go up, I'm going to mark a skull on this map so that way I remember that that guy's there. Oh, I'm out of flasks? How did that happen? Here, next best thing. I just want that health bar off of my screen. Because this is such a monumental occasion. Another Site of Grace afterwards. The first Site of Grace was for the Godskin Noble. The Godskin Noble's a tough enemy, so yeah, beware. That's also part of the reason I wanted to skip him. Because he's hard, and he'd probably cause me like a million more deaths. And honestly, I just don't want to at the moment. I'm just not that into it. I've got one more thing planned to do after this. Oh my god, look! It's Stormvale! All the way down there. Hey! Hey, Godric! If you're still there, which you probably aren't. Gostock, I mean! If you're there! I made it up to the Divine Tower of Liurnia! He probably can't hear. Such a shame. So yes, instead of there being two fingers with a great rune awaiting us, there is a charred corpse. Ranni's old body with the curse mark of death. And a Stargazer heirloom, that's where you get it. Okay, I'm glad I did this now. Stargazer heirloom raises intelligence. The young astrologer gazed at the night sky as she walked. She had always chased the stars every step of her journey. Then she met the full moon, and in time, the astrologer became a queen. So that's about Ranni, I guess. We can finally just boost our intelligence whenever we want to if we want to put on extra magic damage. That's pretty cool. Though, honestly, intelligence is our highest attack stat right now, so I don't know if that's really, important. Curse mark carved into the discarded flesh of Ranni the Witch, also known as the half-wheel wound of the centipede. I'll stick with curse mark of death. I don't need double the syllables. This curse mark was carved at the moment of death of the first demigod and should have taken the shape of a circle. However, two demigods perished at the same time, breaking the curse mark into two half-wheels. Ranni was the first of the demigods whose flesh perished, while the Prince of Death perished in soul alone. So up until this point, we've just been hearing about Godwyn being the first to die, but Ranni technically died too, it would seem. Also, Ranni's a demigod. I don't know if we have ever known that until now. Well, kinda. I think so. I mean, we read an item description that says she was the child of one, so yeah. I think we kinda did get that. Hey, look over there. Check that place out. We're gonna be seeing that place up close in the next video. There is one more thing I would like to do, and then we will end this video. We're gonna return to the Four Belfries. For the final time, actually. There are only 3 gates here after all. Oh my god, it's so pretty! Liurnia, why don't you look like this more often? Are you, like, embarrassed? Or do you not actually like being stared at? Because I could understand the latter. You should not be embarrassed about how you look, though. Holy shit, look at this. Oh my god, it looks so good. Anyway, the final belfry is Crumbling Lands. Let's check it out. We do have all of the imbued sword keys. And the Senda Gate is opened. So, where are we? Ah, yes, of course. Obviously, we would be there. Goddamn. No matter how far you make progress into this game, it still surprises you. I'm not kidding. It keeps surprising you with so many cool stuff right up until the very end. And that is probably the best thing that like an open-ended exploration-focused game like this can do. I'll talk more about this later because I will have so much more time to talk about this, but as you can tell by the fact we've never seen hide nor hair of this place until just now, and there's still so much left undiscovered, we are so far from done with this game. So far from done with this game. Honestly, it's like daunting how much there is left. And I'm not sure how much longer it's going to take. So this whole freaking thing is like sloping downwards. It's so creepy. Okay. I'll be honest with you, I have never traveled through this belfry at the level in the game I'm at right now. So this might be a bit challenging. We cannot access this entire little area right now. We're only on this side thing, off to the side. It's similar to where we teleported into Siofra River in the other belfry. It was just a little piece that's off and separated from the rest of the stuff that contains an item. And then you go back. Hello. Hello, sir. I don't know how I'd feel if my grave ended up floating in the sky inexplicably. Look at all those tornadoes and dragons and crap. This place is so awesome. And it's about to get even awesome-er. I used to say that all the time when I was younger and used to hate, like, my parents for not wanting me to say it because it's baby talk, and I mean, I guess it is, but, like... Actually, it wasn't my parents who hated me saying it as much as it was my siblings. My siblings hated anything I did when I was, like, 8 years old because they were older siblings, and that's what older siblings do. I don't know if it's possible to not take fall damage from this. It is possible to not take fall damage from this. Okay. These are Beastmen of Pharaoh Missoula! Oh my god! Oh my god! Do you see the damage that inflicted? There is one thing to find there, and I hope to just get in, snag it, and then probably die and leave. Okay, took a bit of fall damage that time, that's fine. The treasure is just this way! God, a little throwing knife does that much! Pearl Drake Talisman. Oh, dear God, that health bar. Oh, dear God, that health bar. Oh, get out of my life. Get out of my life immediately. Oh, God. I'm about to get out of your life in a bit. Oh. Okay, God damn. That's the only thing that's here. That's the only thing of note. There might be like a golden rune level 16 up there somewhere. I don't think they can go up to 16, but yeah. That's all I wanted to do there, so I'm gonna take that death and just peace out. Which, I don't think this is the best, that was the best spot for the base level version, because holy shit, but at least you can't just run over and snag it before you die. Boost damage negation of everything except physical. Which begs the question, where the hell's the physical version of this? I don't know, we're gonna have to find out. Ooh, look at the glow around it. I love that. The like, rainbowish glow it has. Oh, that's neat. I think I might actually want to put that on. Instead of Erdtree's Favor, let's put that on real quick. We'll just take a bit less damage from anything non-physical. It's not gonna do a whole lot, but hey, probably helped someone out there. And that is the 4 belfries. That's all 4 of them. We've done every single one. And I think it's a really neat idea for a little, like, side thing, you know. You put in a key to find a gate, and then it takes you somewhere new or interesting, or sometimes somewhere new, but sometimes, like, I mean, it always takes you to a new place, but sometimes it, like, shows you a secret area. It answers a question that you've been having in the back of your mind. Such as, will I ever be able to get back to the, oh god, Chapel of Anticipation down here again? How do I get to that thing floating off in the Middle Siofra River? And, thirdly, how big is this game? I only wish that there was a 4th one, that there were more of these. It's a neat idea, and I think only having 3 was kind of a waste. But in the end, I like it a lot. It's a great addition to the game. While I'm thinking of it, there's another more, like, I don't know if I should say obscure map change, because all of the map changes are obscure, but there is one more notable map change in Liurnia that I have yet to mention. Down here next to this big old thing, the plateau that we can't find the way onto for right now, there used to be a fishtail-like rock structure in the out-of-bounds portion. There was nothing like this at all in the actual game space, so it ended up getting removed because, yeah, there's nothing there. Well then, we are not quite done with these regions. We've got you. I'll come back to him later. He's a piece of crap. We have cleared all the bosses in Limgrave. I don't think there's much of any reason for us to go back to Limgrave at this point. I think we've done everything in Limgrave and the Weaving Peninsula. We've done all the things in Southern Caelid I want to do, again, except for the Deathrite Bird for obvious reasons. We've explored a lot of Siofra River. We've done basically everything in the first 3 regions that I wanted to do. So, next time on Elden Ring, it is time for the Altus Plateau. Thank you all for watching if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.